Hello, Raw Mithril here once again, and I hope everyone out there had a good 4th of July, since, by the earliest I can get this posted, it's probably going to be at least one day late. So speaking of 4, this also happens to be my 400th video upload, so that's kinda cool. So before we actually get started here, my wishes for a speedy recovery from my friend Shag. He recently underwent a tonsillectomy, the surgery went fine, he's doing okay, it's just the annoying after effects, the sore throat, that kind of thing. So here's hoping for a swift and smooth recovery. So with that, let's see if we can't muscle in on Gutsman's territory.
I got it covered.
Alright, let's do this.
Ready? Let's go.
So we're starting things off with some classic style Mets. They can't get up and chase us around, so they're not really too much of a threat. We also have the return of this style of platform. Thankfully it's a lot quieter than the original ones. No more paint shakers. It still likes to try and drop you in the abyss, though. We also have the return of picket men, but if you get close enough, you can shoot them right through the shield. Now, it might not look like it, but this is actually a fairly tricky bit of a jump, thanks to the low ceiling up there. But we're through, so let's move on. Thankfully, the low ceiling here provides problems for someone else. Yes, this one particular picket man can't hit us at all. How sad for him. For those wondering about that ladder up there, that's for Cutman. He can get up there using wall jumps, and it leads to a bit of a secret passage that has some construction packs and such. Now this leads toward another bit of a tricky jump. This time it's the length of the jump that causes problems. But there we go. I'm going to go back a bit to reset this next picket man here, so that I can do this before he can throw anything. Hey look, a baton-ton. Or a bubble bat. I forget which they actually call it in this one. So far, so good. Okay, going to reset that picket man. This one I'll just have to take out from a distance. We also have bladers, much like the original Gutsman stage. So here we need to hitch a ride on this platform. Hop up here, hop down again, nothing to it. Hey there, big eye. I could technically use that platform to just ignore you if I wanted, but after what a pain in my neck you've been for so long, I think I'll have more fun just going ahead and taking you down. Alright, time for Gutsman.
Time to punch out and go home, Gutsman.
You big idiot! What'll happen to me if I get fired? I'm gonna take you down with me. Ready?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your job there, Gutsman. So Gutsman still shakes the room when he jumps, so you do have to be cautious of that. Other than that, it's just mainly a battle of being cautious. When he uses his critical, be sure to be on the left side of the room, then run right. If you do it the opposite way, chances are he will tag you when he comes up from the ground. If he starts closing in, Hang close to him so you can run under him. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, after the trickiness of his stage, Gutsman himself really isn't too terribly bad. And with that we get the Super Arm, which is still limited by the same problems it originally had. The fact that not only do you need energy to use it, but also Guts blocks to throw with it. So you can't use it in every stage.
Great job! Give it your all on the next stage too, Kay!
So with that, 4 down, 4 to go. We've hit the halfway point. So this stage did have a few problem areas, so enjoy a few outtakes. But we can stand safely to where this one can't hit us. This one not so much. Ow! Blast! Oh, you are such an annoying thing. Yeah, you die anyway. Yeah, gimme. Now this is a bit of a tricky jump. You have to get the timing just right due to that low ceiling. And that would be just wrong. We also have the return of picket men, but if you get close enough, you can shoot right through the shields. Yeah. Right then. Yeah, when you're playing as Cutman, he can do this nifty little triangle jump off the walls. Oh dear. Well then.
Ready?
Now we have another bit of a tricky jump coming up. This time it's due to the length of it. Ah! Bugger! Whoa. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reset you. And still not get close enough. You know what? Screw it, I can just jump over you. Yeah, that's a bit trickier positioned. Oh, bugger. You want to kind of stay toward the edge of the platform. And not second guess yourself. Bugger. So this stage did have a few tricky areas, but really, not all that much. Mainly it's those 2 jumps, and that's about it. So what does this do for Gutsman? Well, back in the NES days, I gave him a 3 out of 10. This was mainly due to things like Picket Men, Big Eye, and even Gutsman himself, all of which have been made easier. Thus, I'm afraid Gutsman has powered down, and I give him a 2 out of 10. The 2 jumps are a bit of a trade-off, but not a fair one for Gutsman. Sure, they're tricky, but Big Eye is made largely ineffective by that platform limiting its jumps. The Picket Men can be shot right through their shields now, and Gutsman himself isn't as threatening anymore. First off, there's the fact that his room no longer has the 2 Guts blocks, making it an uneven playing field. Thus, it's a lot easier to position yourself. Second, there's the fact that Gutsman's Super Arm works a bit differently, no longer making the block fragments fly at you even once the block itself is destroyed. Thus, it's far easier to lure him into throwing the block closer to himself than running away to dodge it. Finally, he seems to jump higher than he did in the original, making it easier to run under him if he gets too close for comfort. His digging critical is easy to dodge once you know how it works, so that doesn't really factor in at all. Therefore, 2 out of 10 seems about right for this. Once you get past those 2 jumps, everything else is pretty simple, really. So with that, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.